Um, so you know the short circuit machine. So you know the short circuit machine that we have right here. This is its donor computer. Oh, let me there we go. Yeah, this is the short circuit machine. This is the donor computer. Now the thing about the donor computer is that like when I tried it, it was completely fried. It probably still fried, but just in case, I want to just try to see if it works. So we're gonna try to get it to run with what we have, but you know it's a donor computer. A lot of its parts are in there, so we'll see how this turns out. It's missing a fan. It doesn't have RAM in it, so it's kind of a problem actually. We kind of need to get RAM in this thing. And it's Wi-Fi antenna, I think. I don't think it's that big of a deal if it doesn't work. It should start theoretically, right? Let's get all this BS out of the way. This is, what is this, a SATA port? We don't need that, but we're going. This is copper pipe. Okay, just gonna put that over there. Now, this needs to get plugged probably into here. Ow. Get out of there. Alright, well that's about as good as it's gonna get. Now this is probably mounted on here somewhere. You know, I don't want to risk damaging this, so I'm just gonna shove it there and call it a day. It's probably where it's supposed to be, actually. This is like extra power supply stuff. I think the disk drives get connected to that. They're supposed to be up there, but you know, they're not. I had other plans. This thing doesn't have RAM, so I do actually have some spare sticks. You know, how about we just don't run it with RAM? Why not? What's the harm in doing that? Let's see, what else could I be missing here? I took the... Okay, let's see, is there gonna be any short circuits? There's a big old copper pipe here. Oh yeah, that's actually pretty substantial. It needs a hard drive. This runs Linux. I don't like Linux, so I just don't use it usually. I don't know, man. It just irritates me. Oh, so this is probably what that was. Okay, we're gonna need to plug that back in. It was right here. The L-shaped SATA port. We're gonna plug this in here. Click. It's a good sign. We like clicks. Now this rainbow port probably goes. Okay. Because this comes off the power supply, like that's the power supply. It runs like a lot of power through here, and this is just generally connects the supply, so it gets power. You see that everywhere. Those go into the disk drives and stuff. It's pretty important. Jeez. Okay, we're just gonna put you here. And we're gonna have to turn this off so I can get the plug. Switch control. Really, that was like my proudest moment in history. Once that screen turns off, we're gonna unplug it. Oh. Hopefully I don't electrocute myself here. Let's see, we're gonna put it in like that. Oh. Shush. How can I power this off? Where's the power? That there. It's not gonna do anything. Okay. Unplug it then. Alright, all power should theoretically be drained. That says PWRSW, which means power switch, right? Only makes sense. So if this works, this is going to be another project computer, and you're going to see this probably in a cardboard box. Like this, I kind of need to work, but I'm willing to toy around with these. These are the RAM sticks. Should probably put the only one we have in one. No professional, but seems like a good idea. Alright. That beep code probably meant an error. Let's try that. Oh, the fan isn't plugged in. And I realized that I'm an idiot. Because this doesn't even have HDMI. Or VGA, I think. My monitor is old, so it doesn't take HDMI. Alright, well, let's take the cord off of this computer. Just to make things easy. Plug that in here. Oh boy, what's it gonna say? That's Ubuntu. Yeah, this runs Linux. So it works. My guy. Dude. You didn't start originally. What happened? Oh. What's going on here? Oh man, it works. It works. The fan doesn't work. Most of the stuff in here doesn't work. Okay, so I have questions. It didn't turn on originally, which is why I'm really confused. Oh my gosh! What the heck? Dude, I've been ripping parts out of a fully functional computer this entire time? Oh man, you beast. Alright, we're gonna shut you off. I forgot nothing works on Linux. Alright, we're gonna move you to the side. Still nothing. Oh. Alright, where's the mouse? Mouse and keyboard. Plugged in? Yeah, should be. That was the mouse. This is the keyboard. Alright, turn off. And because it's Linux, it's going to take forever. Oh, no, it did not take forever. And I forgot, this is a nice computer, so I don't have to rip the plug out when you turn it off like this one. For whatever reason, this one, unfixable issue, we've talked about it quite a few times. You unplug it, it turns back on no matter what. It's not because the power button's faulty. I've tried different power buttons on it. I couldn't tell you. I tried all the settings, done everything, Google, Reddit, even like some maybe even stuff that what's his name, Archimedes would suggest. I've tried it on this thing. So we're gonna unplug that. All right, so we have another fully functional computer. Well, let's plug the fan in, I guess. Goes right there. Well, that makes a nice sound. Not sure if you hear it. Weird. What are you doing? What are you doing? You disappoint me so much. What must you disappoint me so? Well, just to be sure that the fan works, we're going to test this. And I'm going to branch all these conductors. So it will maybe, alright. It detects a fan error, I bet. That's probably why it's screaming. What you gonna say? Oh yeah, the hardware jumper was removed. I removed the hardware jumper. Oh, that's fun. Invalid configuration information, time of day not set, rear fan failure, power button cable failure. Yeah, that sounds about right. I don't care. Yeah, I actually have a lot of different, I have 2 Linux distros on this, because I had my friends over. Oh, jeez, what the frick happened there? Why is it so big? Like, you can't see it. Yeah, usually it's a lot smaller. Oh no, it got smaller, alright, we're good. See? So, that begs the question, what do we do with this now? I've always wanted to make a wooden computer. Sounds dangerous, especially because this thing's cooling is quite inadequate. It's missing a fan. But maybe if I mount this power supply unit externally, it will essentially be external, right? You know, less heat would be built up inside the chassis of the computer. Therefore, it's less of a fire risk. I mean, I have a fire extinguisher right there, but in case things do go south, which they generally don't, it really just happened to be there. All right, so let's power you off again. Yeah, this is what Ubuntu looks like. If you want to give it a shot, it's pretty acceptable. Wait a minute. Oh, I forgot to turn on the neon sign. There we go. Yeah, that's pretty much what it looks like. But yeah, back. I'm gonna power you off. Oop. We're gonna take the spare power button. Okay, all remaining electricity is gone. So I don't know, we have a clean slate here. What do we do with this thing? I'm gonna take the board out and we'll figure out something I can do